Hey, it's David, and welcome back to Home Screen Hopefuls, a show where Zach and I try to convince you to give some apps a chance of getting on your home screen. For episode 4, we're talking apps that morph your photos into weird things, because why not? I've got 2, Zach's got 2, we get 1 minute for each app, that's the drill. Let's just get right to it. Zach, who's up first?
Have you heard of Prisma?
Yes.
Okay,
Prisma fan.
Everybody heard of Prisma about a year ago when last August it had over 25 million downloads. And what I want you to look at today is whether or not it's going to make a comeback. In May, it was only downloaded 700,000 times.
Ooh, boy.
Prisma's opening straight to the camera. We've seen that in a bunch of apps these days, including briefly in Facebook Messenger. And what they've really added is a feed to try to be a little bit more like Instagram. So
they want to build a community, like every big photo app, right?
Exactly.
Easier
so
said
we've
than
got
done.
Michael Moore on Prisma here.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I went and followed a few people, and I just saw him randomly.
Michael Moore's actually posting consistently to Prisma?
I think
Can we dig into his profile?
Demetrius Archer has posted a photo with Michael Moore.
Yeah, not looking great on Michael Moore.
So it's got kind of like the Instagram model where the camera's over to the left, the feed is in the middle, and then they don't have messaging, so they just have profile. And I posted this corporate poster from the office.
Ah, look at you.
So yeah, if you haven't heard of Prisma, you can take photos like of shoes, and then do filters. Servers.com I think that's a sponsored filter, so
Trying
that's
to make
how
money.
Prisma's going to make some money.
I smell a business model.
And if you've never seen this before, it's actually pretty cool. It does this, and then you can share it.
So just
But
to
we
reiterate,
don't have time for that.
August of last year, around 25 million downloads. Now this year, or at least last month, around 730K. Something like that. That's what I'm looking at the chart right now.
Yeah, so that's like a 30-fold decrease. So
Jesus.
hopefully they come up with something awesome. But we've seen it before.
All right, from one hot trending app last year to a hot trending app in the photo realm this year, let's talk FaceApp. This thing has been downloaded over 22 million times this year alone. It's a top 20 photo app in terms of downloads for iOS and Play, which is a big deal. Let's just see how it works. Now I'm going to take a little photo of me. This is the photo I always use.
I've seen that one before.
Yeah.
We put lipstick on that in episode 2.
We've put a lot on this selfie.
Okay.
It's a fine photo of me. I've looked better.
Okay, so yeah, but you're not smiling.
Now, what FaceApp does is it gives you a neural face transformation. Now, Zach, you work in
Sounds like
camera-related
a
things, so tell me what
brain
that
transformation.
means. So there's a smile. Of course,
That's pretty good.
This was the original. Here's a smile.
That's great. They gave you a little tan, too.
Here's smile number 1.
I think smile number 2 gave you a tan.
Now I'm going to get old.
Oh, wow.
I don't look great as an old person.
I feel like there's a little Warren Beatty going on
Now I'm
there.
going to get young.
Okay.
Hey, it put on weight for me when I was young.
Maybe social network.
Mm-hmm. Female. Oh, hey, I look nice. Female. Another female. Wait, the hair changed. I guess I look pretty good. And then, whoa, wait. So this just made me more macho.
Yeah, you're just more male.
I like this version of me. How do I make this become me and not this? Anyways, that's FaceApp.
Okay, yeah, you're having a little too much fun.
Yeah.
I want to tell you about Fyuse. Have you heard of Fyuse before?
A little bit. I've used it a bit. I think it's fascinating.
I'm very impressed by the technology in Fyuse. You can see as I scroll my finger, it gives me a different view of a little 3D model that it's created. And we can look at the BMW, and compared to just still photos, and maybe even compared to videos, it gives you something different. I'm not going to say it's better or worse, but it's a little bit different. And lastly, I'll just show you kind of how it works, how you make a Fyuse. Oh, whoops, wrong button.
And while you're starting to make a Fyuse, this isn't FaceApp level in terms of downloads and viral nature of an app, but it should be because it's pretty awesome.
It's cool, but it's hovering in the kind of 1.6 million this year.
Yep.
Single-digit millions downloads.
And nothing shabby about that. It's just not a viral app.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So basically, you move around, and it uses smart math to create a cool Fyuse.
Interesting.
I won't record one
like
because
Fyuse.
the recording studio is not going to be too generous.
I think Fyuse is my favorite of the day. Good job, Zach.
All right.
All right, now for the last photo app today, photo morphing app. It's going to be FaceSwap. You know who made this one?
I know because you couldn't help yourself from showing it to me earlier this week.
I'm so into this app. It's from the garage at Microsoft. They do kind of the experimental projects.
Microsoft's come out with a lot of cool things lately. I know they tried that sprinkles camera. It feels like they're willing to experiment.
And they do it under the radar, kind of, right? They don't promote these things quite a bit, but they should be promoting this a lot more. So this is, here's my mug. You can see it right here across different things online. What you can do with FaceApp.
Did you save these categories, or they
No,
just showed
this
up?
was already presented to me. So, but if I don't like these categories, what I can do is let's type in, clearly you can see what, or people are typing these in. I didn't type in bodybuilding, I swear. What you could do is you could type in anything. Let's do.
So you typed in all the rest,
let's
but
type
not
in
bodybuilding.
Zac Efron. Let's do Zac Efron abs. And it'll search all the web results, probably through Bing, of course. And then it'll give me this photo, and it puts my face on all these photos of Zac Efron. And this is what you do for any photo online.
Can you have it put
It's
Zac
pretty
Efron's
awesome.
face on all the photos of you?
Maybe. It's a good, interesting.
Good Tinder strategy.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think this is gonna. I actually, this is the one that looks kind of
The
the most
hairstyle.
realistic. Like maybe
That's
a good look for me.
You're like the third Hemsworth.
Hey, the third Hemsworth is not that bad. All right, that is Face Swap from Microsoft. Highly recommended.
All right, that's enough for today. I'm Zach. He's David. So many apps, so little home screen. This was Photo Apps.